Hi, my name is Dr. Bob Hardy. I'm a licensed psychologist, and I co-authored Self-Defeating Behavior with a colleague of mine in 1991 called Self-Defeating Behavior. It's still in the bookstores, and I want to teach you one principle from that. I obviously can't give you 1,500 pages in 7 minutes, but I can give you one idea that's very helpful. And I want what's behind all self-defeating behaviors, why people keep hurting themselves and repeating behaviors that are painful to them, if they got the right idea and the wrong behavior. What does that mean? They think they're getting something very good from the behavior. It's just something promised, but it's not delivered. And I took 2 examples here of gambling and eating disorders to use in the video, just as teaching examples. I wasn't picking anyone out as these are bad behaviors for certain people. It's just a matter of teaching. For example, with gambling, what's the promise? Oh, excitement, action, having a lot of fun and thrills and all that kind of good stuff. What actually happens? What's really delivered? I have a friend who's lost his home, his family, and all his income because he gambles to such an extent that everything's gone. And so gambling promises one thing and delivers something quite differently. And eating disorders, why would someone want to repeat a behavior like that? What's the promise? Of having control of your life, of being pretty, of having a thin body, of getting dates, having people notice you. That's certainly a good intention, but what's the result? The result is false teeth at age 26, immune system shot, early death. So what's promised and what's delivered are a complete variance. At the gym where I work out, there's a woman who has an eating disorder. And I see her at the gym, and she's just, her legs and arms are like this. And I arrive there, an hour later I leave, and she's still at the treadmill. And now the capillaries in her face are busting because she's hurting herself so much. People want that promise so deeply, but the problem is, that's not what's delivered. And I want to use this tape to show you that. I used a Joker to have a little fun with it from Batman. He talks about road apples. I talk about the great lie. But it's all the same. It's having the right idea and the wrong behavior. And the reason it gets started in people is initially the behavior is positive. If you go back in people's lives, when they started doing self-defeating behavior today, it worked for them. What do I mean by that? So a little chubby girl in 8th grade gets rejected and ridiculed, and one day she starts going home and starts regurgitating her food, and she gets thin. It works. And my friend had a very boring life, and so he started gambling. It was exciting. So you go back to any of these behaviors that people do, they always start out positive. When I could use my own self-defeating behaviors, I used to weigh 300 pounds. And my promise was, I didn't want a disciplined life. I wanted freedom and no restraints and fun and excitement. I'll tell you, when you weigh 300 pounds and you're a psychologist, people say, this guy, a 300-pound psychologist or a 300-pound comedian. It wasn't exciting. So that my intent is simply to teach you one basic concept that drives all self-defeating behaviors. I hope you enjoy it very much. All in.
How much?
100 million.
I'm in. Okay.
Cards to die for. Hey dudes and dudettes, listen up. We got to put out a solid rap today. There's too many small-time behaviors around to call self-defeating behaviors. We need some big-time behaviors, you know, boom, boom, some self-destructive behaviors. And all that little mental, that little crap, it's plugging up the channels. I'm having trouble getting to the whales. We got to get rid of this low-brow crap. We got to move on to high destruction, baby, high destruction. Lately, he's been waiting around for the weekend, seeing what the clubs he can sneak in. Fancy drinks and $50 cover charge. Lately, it's been a big hassle, trying to pay for my castle. Trying to pay for my castle? Trying to pay for anything when all you do is burn money. It's rough, Jack. As a matter of fact, I got it stacked right here. hell is a great concept. Man, there's some heavy-duty cats down there. Boy, heavy-duty. You got Hitler down there, you got Stalin down there. Yeah, a lot of cats down there, man. Hey, hey! Try something else, man. What we got to do is we got to move up the ladder here. Most of my recruits come from the criminally insane division, and they're the best of all. But there's a group in that self-defeating that's pretty good. There's one group, these cats know what they're doing. They got they're bait and switch, man. Bait and switch. You think you're getting all this good stuff? You ain't getting nothing but crap, baby. Nothing but crap. Eating disorders. Man, what a unit. But they're not killing them fast enough. And it's too slow, and it's on micro, real small scale. Hey, killer, why would someone want to have an eating disorder?
Wants to look good, wants lots of dates, sex.
Yeah, I'll tell you what they're getting. Bait and switch. They're getting the oldest gig in the book. They're getting bait and switch. They think they're getting beautiful road apples and apple crisp and all this nice stuff out in trees. Honey crisp and Rome red, golden delicious. They're not getting that. They're getting the old-fashioned road apples, you know, the brown ones. Not the ones in the trees, but the ones on the road. Hey, killer, want to see what they're getting? I'll show you what they're getting, killer. At age 26, this is people with eating disorders get, killer. Want to see this, killer? I'll show you some, baby. How do you like those road apples, baby, at age 26? Cats in that eating disorder unit, they're pretty damn good. These guys are thinkers, Jack. They're thinkers, you know. You know, even from this angle, you look stupid to me. So that old Pike's laying up there in the weeds, you know, and he sees that little lunch coming along, that pretty little lunch, you know. He sees that little fishy coming. Here's the old bait and switch. He sees that old fishy coming slowly at him. And he said, oh, I'm in those weeds. I'm going to get that dude, Jack. Nice lunch, right? Slowly at him. He thinks he's getting dinner. You know what he's getting, killer? I'll tell you what he's getting. He's getting the old road apple game switch plan. That's what he's getting. Yeah, that's what he's getting. That old Pike doesn't see that. Doesn't see that bait and switch. He's that old coming in. Oh! That hurt. As you can see from the video, that the road apple game or the big lie or right behavior, the right idea with the wrong behavior, that's the whole essence. It's at the very center of the whole theory of self-defeating behavior. And paradoxically, people don't see that. And when I help people, I help them not to focus on what's being promised, but what's really delivered. You got to hook the results of your behavior to what happens to you, not what you think is going to happen to you. And you'll see a lot of variance in there. And paradoxically, people are afraid not to stop or repeat self-defeating behaviors because they're afraid to stop them. They're afraid to stop behaviors they know it should be doing. And so they see themselves doing self-defeating behaviors, and they feel that they got to keep the behaviors, they got to keep doing it. And the behaviors on the surface are just a caboose. It's a driver that's way down in there, and that driver is a promise of something good's going to happen if you keep the behavior. You're going to get thin, you're going to have excitement, and once again, you got the right idea, because who wouldn't want an exciting, fun life? But the wrong behavior, because it doesn't deliver the promise. It's the big lie. And so look at your own self-defeating behaviors. Look at what you think you're getting, but what are you actually getting? You've got the right idea and the wrong behavior, and the key is to have the right idea and the right behavior, and that'll make the correction. Thanks so much.